Over the past decade, I've spent hundreds and hundreds of days in the great nation of Australia. And one thing I've learned is that the people here love to say, oi. Be that as part of your iconic sporting chant or what you yell at an ibis when it's going through your recycling, oi is an inescapable part of the Australian vernacular. But I, a mere New Zealander, couldn't run such a true blue Aussie round on my own, so please welcome the most Australian man I know, professional Australologist, Chen! G'day, Aaron. Wow, what an outfit you've thrown together for this one.
Hooroo, Cobber. But you're absolutely wrong, Guy. This is the first segment of the show I haven't dressed up for. This is just how I leave the house on any given Aussie day. I love this darned country and nothing can take me away from it, apart from my house in New York where I live every single day I'm not making this show.
Well, I'm glad you're here. As a lover of all things Australia, what have you brought with you today?
Well, I've brought in 4 images representing the works of Baz Luhrmann. These are it.
Oh.
There is nothing more Aussie than the films of Baz Luhrmann, and these 4 images each represent one of his greatest and most Australian works. I didn't include Australia because I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Look, it's not his best. Sorry, Nicole. In this round, you'll each choose one of Baz's films and be given a word that relates to that film. Each word will feature the iconic letter combination OI, or, as you love to call it, oi. When spelling, all OI combinations must be pronounced oi or the word will be judged as incorrect. For example, boil would be spelled B-oi-L. However, it's important to note that the round is not called Aussie, 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 oi, 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 oi. One word will not feature an oi. Whoever receives that word would do well to avoid saying oi and spell in a traditional fashion. And Kirsty, as you're currently trailing, you'll go first in this round. You may ask for a language of origin, a definition, or a sentence that should have been in the movie.
OK. The one I'm going to choose is the first one that I think I identified. A is the one I'm choosing.
Certainly.
And it's from Romeo and Juliet.
Co-written with William Shakespeare.
Nailed it.
Who some consider to be the Baz Luhrmann of England. 1996's Romeo and Juliet is a timeless classic that sets the innocence of young romance against a backdrop of gun violence and cruelty in modern-day Verona Beach. A juxtaposition I tried and failed to impress girls in my Year 10 English class with by describing it as poignant. Your word is poignant.
All right, a sentence that should have been in the movie.
For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo. And also, this is a poignant reminder not to get too attached to your first boyfriend at 13.
All right, I'm going to have a crack at spelling it. I'm going to go P-O-I-G-N-A-N-T.
That is correct! Well done, Kirsty. Your point is yours. Moving on now to the third place, Lou. Are you familiar with Baz Luhrmann's work?
I know Bazza. I know him well.
OK.
And that's why I'd like to go with B, the movie about drinking a martini.
Ah, yes, The Great Gatsby. Or, as its Rotten Tomatoes score of 48% would suggest, it should be called The So-So Gatsby. Despite its middling critical reception, The Great Gatsby was a hit with audiences thanks to its star turn from Leonardo DiCaprio and a fergalicious soundtrack featuring Beyoncé, Lana Del Rey and others I can't recall. His biggest...
Do you know that Fergie isn't Beyonce?
Yeah, I'm 36. I'm not a idiot.
Get it, girl.
Yeah. Do not try to slay these boots. The film was his biggest box office success to date, so it's fair to say that The Great Gatsby struck a chord with the hoi polloi. And your spelling word is hoi polloi.
All right, can I please get a sentence that should have been in the movie?
Oh, hoi polloi, that's a tasty martini. And that would be said by a character who doesn't know what hoi polloi means.
Hoi polloi. H-oi-P-A-L-oi.
That is incorrect. I'm so sorry. Hoi polloi, spelled H-O-I, P-O-L-L, oi, of course. No point can be awarded.
This segment has made me realise how much Baz Luhrmann likes to co-write things. Because he co-wrote that with F. Scott Fitzgerald.
He's one of history's great collaborators.
Yeah.
We've got a two-way tie for first at the moment. Suren, I'll let you choose next.
I'm guessing that C is Moulin Rouge.
Well, we can't confirm until you make a selection.
It's Moi, Loy and Roy.
D, because I fear a French word in C. So I'm gonna pick D, which I believe to be Strictly Ballroom.
The iconic jacket worn by Paul Mercurio in Baz Luhrmann's debut feature, Strictly Ballroom. Strictly Ballroom was released in 1992, the same year as the debut feature by his contemporary, Quentin Tarantino. Cinephiles would flock to see both in a double feature, not unlike Barbenheimer. This double feature was known by fans as Strictly Dogs or Reservoir Ballroom. Your word is reservoir.
Can I hear the sentence that would be in the film, please?
The sentence that should have been in the movie. They better hurry up and judge this ballroom dancing competition. I'm busting for the lure and I've backlogged up a reservoir of piss.
That wasn't in the movie?
That was not in the movie.
Really? I've got a T-shirt with that on it.
That's bootleg, man.
Is that right?
That's not legit.
Right.
All right, let's have a go. R-E-S-E-R-V-O-I-R.
That is correct! Well done, Suren. Hamish, have you seen this movie? Do you think you got an idea what the last one is?
Yes, I do think it is Moulin Rouge,
And what gives it away for you?
the Rouge windmill.
So you'd like to select option C?
I'd like to select option C, thanks, Aaron.
That's right, Mulan. Let's get down to business. Go ahead, Guy.
Set in gay Paris, Moulin Rouge remains one of the most enduring pictures of Mr. Luhrmann's oeuvre. What many don't know is that Moulin Rouge was revolutionary, not only for its anachronistic use of popular music, but also for its culinary trend-setting. Shot in the year 2000, this musical masterpiece was one of the first films to do away with mayonnaise for its on-set catering, instead serving its cast and crew every day with aioli. Your word is aioli.
Let's hear it in a sentence that should have been in the movie.
Yeah, g'day, thanks for having me at the brothel. Let's just take a look at the menu. Yeah, I'll have one prostitute and one chips and aioli, thanks. Oh, you're out? Just the prostitute then.
With aioli. Aioli. It does not. I don't think there's the oi. I think we might have found the oilless word. I believe aioli is A-I-O-L-I.
That is correct!